So my review of Haywire with Gina Carano. Awful. What a terrible movie. The plot literally makes no fucking sense.
Thank you. I was thinking of the whole movie. I was hella confused about what was going on.
It made no sense. There was no anticipation sounds to any of the scenes, so like a fight scene would literally start out of nowhere, and then like in most movies like the music would at least pick up, so like like this is like an intense scene, but like the music would literally die as the fight scene went, so the fight scene just seemed unimportant. And there wasn't even good Foley, like all the sound effects were shitty during the fight scenes, so not only was there no music to distract you from the fight, the sounds of the fight itself were awful. And they were like really badly done. And her voice was ADR the entire time and extremely way too bassy. And it sounded like she was like 10 feet closer than the rest of the cast every time she talked.
How tall is she?
5'10", 5'11".
Like she looked hella tall in that movie.
Yeah, she's pretty tall. Oh, and Gina Carano, I love you, but your acting is awful. Your acting was terrible. You weren't that bad, but like you literally, she had one tone to her voice. She had one tone to her voice in everything she said. And she always, I don't know, the script was bad too, and I can't even blame it on the actors, because like the video editors were just pretty bad too, because they like normally you like L cut or J cut like the voices, so like you can see the reactions to what people are saying. So like right now I'd be talking, but the camera would be on you, so that I could see your reaction to what I'm saying, right? They didn't do that at all. It was like every time someone would talk, it would be their face, so you would never get any like reactions to what anyone was saying. So you didn't really know how anyone was feeling about anything anyone was saying. It was only how the people were talking and what they were saying at the same time. Just terrible editing. Terrible lazy editing. Some scenes went on way too long. Like the kissing scene. We understand they were kissing. They kissed for like 30 seconds, and it was just like so unnecessary.
It's true.
And the scene where she's running and she's chasing after that guy.
That went on for too long.
It was just her running at the camera, and there's nothing happening, no music, just her running with no footsteps. Oh no, it was only music and no steps.
They weren't doing anything important, just walking around. They'd play some like random ass music.
It'd be like chase music, but she'd just be walking. Oh, another scene that took forever was the scene where that dude is like walking on the other side of the street from her.
Yeah.
And she's like walking and she thinks like this dude's following her, and so she's just walking. But you get the point of what's happening. You understand that she thinks someone's following her within like the first 20 seconds. But the scene is like 3 minutes long of her just walking down a sidewalk, like looking back at it, and you're like, yeah, we fucking get it. Like, is this really why the movie is an hour and a half long? Because you put in like an extra 20 minutes of nothing? Like, other than that, good movie. How many stars? Two stars?
Just because the fight scenes were awesome.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 stars too. Just because it wasn't terrible. It's just that there's so many sloppy, terrible. There's so many terrible parts. The movie itself wasn't bad. The fight scenes were good. It's just that the fight scenes could have been so much better if they added some kind of good music or something, like, or good sounds. Huh?
I didn't like the way the movie started. Like.
The beginning of the movie, confusing as shit.
Yeah, that's why.
It made no sense.
They like jumped into like the middle of the plot,
and they never explained who the fuck she is. Like, and until like you really don't understand what the hell the movie is even close to being about until like 30 minutes into the movie. All you know is she's there, and they're doing something about getting somebody that you have no idea who they're getting, why they're getting them, or who they even are, like what company they're in.
They never even explained that anyway.
That's true. That's true. They never explained shit. What the hell was that movie about? I still don't know who the fucking. I still don't know who was Antonio Banderas in the movie. I still have no idea.
Who he was?
Yeah. Apparently, they ended the movie like he was the most important person in the movie, but you only see him 3 fucking times.
Because he was the Because remember when...
No, I think he was Kenneth.
What?
That one guy was Kenneth, right?
Kenneth was the guy that got stuck in the rock.
Yeah, but they said Kenneth was the guy in charge of all of it, and he wanted a new wife. And remember, she was...
That was Rodrigo. I thought Rodrigo was Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, I don't understand because remember they were talking about how the one Ewan
Who?
McGregor,
Okay.
he was Kenneth, but they also mentioned that Gina Carano was dating Kenneth, and then they say Antonio Banderas wants to kill her off so he can get a new wife. So he was Kenneth. I don't fucking understand. I don't fucking understand.
And they kept throwing in Kenneth Rodriguez, so maybe it was the same person.
Maybe it's the same guy.
I mean, who the fuck is the guy that got stuck in the rock?
Fuck this movie.
Now I'm confused as shit.
I was already confused as shit, but now I like understand why I'm confused as shit more.
Well, I thought I had it almost figured out, and then now you just confused me.
Fuck it.